Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. Hopefully, everybody is doing great and having a blessed Friday evening. And before we get started, I got to give a couple of birthday shout outs. I have to give a couple of birthday shout outs. First, my daughter London, her birthday was yesterday. Thank you, everybody who showed my baby girl some love on Facebook and IG. She just turned 8.
Happy
Proud,
birthday.
proud Pappy here. What's up, Rob? And today, excuse me, today my niece Jackson, y'all know Sean, my brother Sean. It is her birthday as well. She's turning 6. She turned 6 today. So
All right.
happy birthday, Jack Rabbit. Happy birthday, London. Happy birthday, Jack Rabbit. We love you. And yeah, I wanted to do that first and foremost. Shout out to Tough Sports. What is all that noise in your background, sir?
I'm outside right now.
I see. We see that. We see that. But what up? This is Rob. This is Rob Chandler's second time on the show. Long time commenter, second time. You look like you're looking out for somebody to rob your ass.
Ain't nobody robbing me. I don't hang out with teleferros no more.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my goodness.
Dead.
Shut the. Oh my goodness. You have niggas knocking on your door.
Wow.
You have
Well,
niggas. Where you
shoot
at, bro?
first.
Where you at, bro?
I'm right around the corner from my house.
Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, I hope that everybody's having a wonderful and blessed Friday. And yo, it's Friday. Work week is over, at least for me. The work week is over for me. I'm chilling. I'm gonna do this podcast, and then after that, I'm gonna watch some Power. Raising Canaan, that's my shit. And get ready. Do some things with my daughter and doing some things with my kids this weekend. And Sunday, it's Championship Sunday, baby.
Oh yeah.
We're really not gonna talk a bunch of football today, but Rob, who you got going to the Super Bowl?
49ers and the Ravens.
49ers and the Ravens.
A repeat of the blackout Super Bowl.
That would be. That would be. Well, who would you have winning it?
49ers.
Oh, you have the 49ers getting back at them?
Yup.
Okay. You have the 49ers getting back at them. I have Detroit and Baltimore. I got Detroit and Baltimore.
Ooh. Y'all done talked about Detroit.
Yeah, man. Detroit been putting in that work. And plus, honestly, it's just really cool to see Detroit in this position because Detroit ain't been to an NFC championship game since motherfucking Barry Sanders.
Facts.
And that was only once with him. That was only once. But so the things that we're gonna talk about today, I'm gonna quickly go into some NBA business. The All-Star game starting lineups have been announced. Do a quick league review. Then we can go ahead and get into what Corey Holcomb had to say about Dave Chappelle. There's still people out there hating on O.J. Simpson. I don't know if you watch the It Is What It Is podcast with Cameron and Mace. It's a sports podcast.
Yeah, I watch it.
Yes. And O.J. is on there every Monday. And O.J., not trying to be funny, does a phenomenal job. But there's still people who are hating on him. We'll get into that. And on the hip-hop scene, Nikki and Meg is beefing. Y'all two fine-ass women beefing, having a rap beef. Meg came out with a diss track today called Hiss. And Nikki got back at her with the gypsy, with the quickness. And I don't know if Sean's gonna join us on here or not. Sean is doing some girl dad stuff. It's funny as a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, first with Nikki and Meg the Stallion. What they beefing over? Who gonna be the trashiest?
Shut up. Stop. Stop. Cut it out. Well, let's get there first. Let's get there. My nigga ain't wasting no time. Who gonna be the trashiest? Look, let me tell you what. I love me some Megan. I love me some Nikki. But when I listen to Nikki's response, I'm like, Nikki, why you talk like that, yo?
Yet all these people, they live a life. They live a made up life, right?
Yeah.
When things get dull with the fellas, now the ladies got to kick up, right? The niggas not shooting each other, so now the bitches got to beef.
All right, look. Well, before we get into all of that, okay, like I said, I'm gonna do a quick report on the NBA. Like I said, the All-Star starters were named for the Eastern Conference. The All-Star starters are Tyrese Halliburton from the Indiana Pacers, very good young player. Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, and Jason Tatum. Not bad. For the West, it is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from
SGA. Yeah.
SBA, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, LeBron, and KD. So, I thought that I was surprised that Steph Curry didn't get it. Are you surprised that Steph didn't get named as a starter?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But on the other end of it, Golden State has been terrible this year. Golden State has been absolutely terrible this year. You know, they've been no good. So, and Draymond Green keep getting suspended and shit.
He might just be signaling that it's his time. He gonna find something else to do.
You know he didn't get picked for the Olympic team, right?
Well, look at his behavior. So no, I wouldn't pick him either. What he gonna do? He gonna if he's fighting and stuff and he can't keep his hands to himself here in the States in our league, you can't go over there and you're punching Russians and Czechoslovakians and Germans and Italian. You can't, and some of them Africans, they gonna hit your ass back.
Absolutely, you ain't lying about that. Go ahead and let him hit an African like that.
For real. Now over here, Draymond is big in stature and big in size. Overseas, it's some guys that make him look like a toddler.
Yeah.
So he don't want to get over there and doing all that and embarrassing people. And I mean, play the game straight up.
Well, for a quick league report, there are three teams in particular that are playing very well. The Phoenix Suns, they're finally healthy. They're finally healthy, and they're starting to come together with KD, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. They've won 7 straight. The Los Angeles Clippers, they've been playing very well for the last 2 months. And
they're scared.
Yeah, they are. They are. And the New York Knicks have been absolutely balling. The trade that they made for OG Anunoby from Toronto has worked out very well for them. It's worked out for both teams because RJ Barrett has been playing well and Quickly has been playing well for Toronto. So I like to see trades work out for both teams.
Yeah.
I do. I like to see trades work out for both teams. So, the Knicks are playing very well. I mean, in the East, Boston is still on top. Now, I know you heard about Milwaukee firing their coach.
Right.
And hiring Doc Rivers. What you think about that?
They was better off with who they was with. If they gonna hire Doc Rivers, they may as well go ahead. Gilbert Arenas is available.
What the fuck?
Or not even Gilbert Arenas. Coach Jackson, Mark Jackson.
Now, I think Mark Jackson should have had a job. I think the fact that he's been railroaded in the NBA has been ridiculous.
Well, I watched uh, um, I watched a short earlier today. Now I'm gonna deviate a little bit, but I'm still on the same
Yeah, I
on
got
the
you.
same theme.
I got you.
Where a NFL player was talking like, "Yeah, we get a script at the beginning of the season." Like,
Heard about
wait a
that.
minute, what? You get a, but I mean, now that I'm older, I've heard guys talk about, yeah, they sign entertainment contracts. And even with the little bit of education I had, I understand a whole lot what you saying that you sign an entertainment contract.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
heard
I'm
about
saying?
that. I heard about that.
That's a lot. So now if they're signing entertainment contracts in the NFL, they got to be signing entertainment contracts in the NBA. And then the point I'm trying to make, well, just like in the NFL, they got storylines. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Storylines that sell good and storylines that make sense. If we talking about storylines and storylines that make sense, the Warriors are always gonna sell, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, you either love them or you hate them. At this point, they're like the Dallas. They've gotten to be like the Dallas
No,
Cowboys.
don't do that. Because the Dallas Cowboys, the Warriors are champions. Dallas Cowboys ain't been shit for 30 years. Don't do that.
It was a long time. Golden State won't shit for a long
It
time.
don't
Till
matter.
Mark
It don't
Jackson
matter.
came.
It don't matter. Over the last decade, they've won 4 chips.
And look good doing it.
So yeah, don't do that. 4 chips and been to 6 finals. Don't do that.
I
Don't associate the Warriors with those losers.
I was looking more for the storyline SGA taking off.
That may happen, bro. I mean, the Oklahoma City is a half a game behind the Minnesota Timberwolves for number 1 in the West. The young niggas because really most of the old dogs is out in the West. You got LeBron, the Lakers, KD, Phoenix, and Steph. You know, most of the old people is out West. And the young dudes, I mean, now Phoenix has gotten hot, and the Clippers, they got so much depth. But the young dudes are saying, bruh, we here. Anthony Edwards and SGA and Jokic.
Definitely Anthony Edwards.
Oh, that dude is crucial. That dude is nasty.
He got eyes in the back of his head.
He need to have eyes. Never mind. Let me shut up because this man paid a chick $100,000 to get an abortion a couple months ago.
Who did?
Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Hey, boo. I ain't talking to you, nigga.
I know you.
Okay.
The whole situation is a little confusing, but as a man and understanding where he coming from, I'd have paid her $100,000 too.
All I'm gonna say is stop messing with these Instagram models.
Well, again,
they're like this. That's like thoughts on an assembly line. Stop messing with these Instagram hoes. Stop it.
What's gonna happen? You give a young man, and now they letting them come right out of high school.
We talked about this. You heard us talking about this the last episode.
Yeah. So, and when you got big money, you can have big fuck ups, right?
Yeah.
And you're young, between 17 and damn 25, right?
Yeah.
And you got millions of dollars.
Millions and millions.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So, what they need to do is stress to these young men a lot more early about the women that are what's the word I'm looking for? They're prey. They consider these guys to be prey. No matter what sport it is, football, baseball, basketball, hockey. You know, if you're gonna get I'm sure it happens in volleyball, surfing. if an organization is going to pay you millions of dollars to do what it is that you're doing, you're going to have some groupies and you're going to have some bitches give you some ass for free.
Look, bro, I play volleyball in Holland Springs. Ain't nobody throwing me no pussy because of me playing volleyball. If anything, when I got on the stage and I started singing, that's when niggas was like, Brandon, when I was playing volleyball, it's like, nigga, you play volleyball? But I'm just messing. No, but you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, because it just get on my nerves. It get on my nerves when I be seeing these dudes, these rich, and I'm not trying to be funny. It only be the rich black athletes, the young rich black athletes, and these Instagram models. They are poison. Stop it. Didn't Deshaun Watson teach you niggas anything?
Well, it's just like what Cat Williams said. If you sign up for their program, you get a white wife
or a high yellow one,
or a white or high yellow wife that stay in her place and don't do interviews and but it's going to be a really cookie cutter lifestyle. Look Larsa Pippen.
No.
Because these owners are billionaires. They know plenty of bitches. So it's nothing for them to put a hoe on one of their players. Yeah, go and get him some ass. Or you got a team jump off. Right?
Yo, this chick was banging NBA players in the 90s. Fast forward to 2024, she's still banging NBA players. Well, I guess now she with Michael Jordan's son. But bro,
that's a low low.
I mean, like, I know. Look, bro, I said this on the last episode. Last season, Larsa Pippen was dating Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley played for the Lakers. Guess who else played for the Lakers last year? At the same time, Scottie Pippen Jr., her son. Like, niggas probably like, nigga, what's up with your mama? How does that go in practice? Nigga, what's up with your mama, nigga? I need your...
Niggas is cutting mama jokes.
Of course. Nigga, I would be cutting mama jokes. I ain't gonna lie. Look, like, shit. Like, nigga, like as soon as you say something bad about me, your mama, nigga. It's just so, right. And we got proof. We got pictures of this bitch.
Fuck around, we get midway to the season. Who your mama hopping on next? Who turned into next?
Nigga, there would be a fight in the locker room every other day, bro.
But see, now I'm gonna say something else that's real fucked up, but it's got to be said. Because the unfortunate part is, you need women like this. You need women like that. And we don't. I got daughters. You got a daughter. Sean got a daughter. We want our daughters to have a certain decor about themselves, and we understand a woman is going to be a woman, but we as men, we want to set a standard. Like, now look, you gonna be a woman and you gonna go and do your thing. Just be respectful about how you do it. There's nothing wrong. Just be respectful about how you do it. Now what Larsa is doing is just larceny.
Larsa. But see, look at the difference between raising boys and raising girls. As a dad, you got a son. We want our sons to get it, and we want our sons to get it in. We see if we see our boy talking to a girl or looking at a pretty girl, and then we like, yeah, boy. But let that same exact situation involve our daughter.
Who the fuck?
We look at the dude like, nigga, I wish you would.
I'm gonna rip that shit. Who the fuck you trying to what? Fuck out of here.
So what you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
Man,
I be asking Roman. I be like, you got a girlfriend? I be like, is there a girl that you like? And he give me a name. I be like, well, tell me a little something about Miss Thang. And Roman real shy, like, well. Like, well, she's in my class. I'm like, yeah, well, I figured that. You know, I figured because I'm like, there's a part that want him to be like me.
Right.
And when I say like me, because to be honest with you, and you may not believe this, I was actually very shy in school at a certain point. When I was Roman's age, I had like a million crushes, but I wasn't saying shit because I was shy. I ain't really get into I don't give a fuck mode until my senior year at Highland Springs. My senior year at Highland Springs, they're like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I could care less.
Well, Brandy, you are still kind of shy.
I am.
Cause even with all that singing, and I know for a fact, and you DJ, I know for a fact, there's plenty of women trying to throw you some cat, and you ain't with the bullshit.
No, especially now, not at this point in my life. No, I'm not. You know, if you about first of all, if you about any drama, you got to go. You got to go. You know, that's what happened with my last relationship. You know, you wanna be petty, then you got to go. I can't do it. You know. Now look, you catch me with me being single. You catch me in the right circumstance when I'm DJing or I'm singing. Oh man, let me shut the fuck up. Anyway, nigga, look, it be lonely here sometimes, bro. Look, I have peace of mind. The peace of mind is the best part about living in here. You know, being single. You know, living here with my kids. The peace of mind is the best part. But nigga, it gets lonely. It gets lonely. It does. There are nights here where it gets lonely. Where I'll be like, I sure would love to have my arms around somebody until I hear the wrong words. And I'm like, no, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Good over here. But they be them nights, bruh. You know, especially when my kids not here. When my kids with their mother and I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh.
Then it's going to hit you. Then it hits you.
Yeah. I'm like, it sure would be nice to have somebody here to talk to. You know, watch a scary movie, and then after 30 minutes, the scary movie watching us, but it's not because we sleep. The scary movie done stopped itself, like, what these motherfuckers doing? Ooh. Hey.
Netflix talking to you. Are you still watching?
You know, like I'll be like, no, nigga, are you still watching?
See, I got this friend now.
Oh shit.
Her thing is I'm doing like guys do. I'm doing me. But like I keep trying to tell her and she don't get it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. If you want to operate like a man, that's fine. You go ahead and operate like a man, but understand you're going to get what us men get, and that's being alone. And she can't stand it. I'm loving it. I face every blunt. I ain't got nobody screaming and yelling. I got dirty dishes. I ain't got to worry about washing.
Man, don't be a dirty nigga. Come on now.
I ain't dirty.
Apartment clean, bro.
It's a little bit of a mess, and I need to tighten it up. But the point is, I ain't got no woman yamming in my ear about it.
I feel that, but I tell you, bro, I keep my place clean because I always got to keep my place ready. And for one, I'm not a dirty dude, you know. And I'm not saying you are, but nigga, clean up, wash your dishes. But see, now I got Roman washing dishes. Ha ha. Yeah. I got Roman washing dishes.
That's what they for. Yeah. Let kids wash dishes. Us as men and adults, we probably use the same cup and glass all week. Exactly.
Hey, bro, you ain't lying about that shit.
Yeah.
I've been drinking out this teacup all week, bro. I wash it every time I use it, but I be drinking out this teacup. I know he coming back. I be drinking out this teacup all week, so he was not lying one iota about us men. We probably use the same glass and cup every week. If you living by yourself, Hell yeah, you do. Oh, well, me, see, I use paper plates. Like, I have dishes here, but I be having paper plates all the time. Like, I don't like I said, I have dishes, but I don't no. I keep the styrofoam plates. I do. I keep the styrofoam plates. I mean, but ladies, if you want to insight, yeah, he ain't lying. He telling the God's honest truth there. He is telling the God's honest truth. I was just agreeing with you because like I use paper plates, but you telling the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
Now, let's get to other business. I don't know. The hottest interview still has been the Cat Williams interview on Club Shay Shay.
Yes.
Over 50 million views. It's still getting talked about on a regular. And the interview was 3 weeks ago. Apparently last week, Dave Chappelle went to a club, a comedy club, and gave his opinions about Cat Williams. Didn't necessarily agree. I'm not going to say he trashed, but I'm not going to say he trashed Cat Williams, but Dave Chappelle gave his insight. And I don't know if you watched the 5150 podcast with Corey Holcomb. And if you don't, Rob, I would advise you to watch it. It's very good. Corey Holcomb made his feelings and opinions known about what Dave Chappelle did as far as saying things about other comedians, and he gave his opinion on Dave Chappelle as a stand-up comic. Now, I want you to pay attention to this, Rob. Pay attention to what I'm about to let you hear. Okay?
All right.
All right.
About it before we came on. The Chappelle show was so good and entertaining. The Chappelle show, they were selling it in the barbershops. It's a TV show. Yeah. They were selling the TV show in the barbershops. Give Dave Chappelle his flowers, but stand up. God damn. This man has so much power because of what he's done in movies and TV that he can go in any comedy club. They're going to put him up because he's Dave Chappelle. And I promise you, this man is about to do a say no to comedy speech for as long as he up there. It's just nobody has the courage to say nothing because it's Dave Chappelle. But Dave Chappelle be bombing like a motherfucker. Now, I've watched Dave Chappelle specials. Out of every 5 specials, 2 of them are good. 2 of them are good. But go ahead, D.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't want to.
I don't want to hog it all, but I'm just saying, nobody has the courage to say this. The only person who said something was Faison Love about him being a little overrated. Now, like I said, in movies, television, Dave Chappelle is elite. Elite. But if you go watch Dave Chappelle do stand-up, it was an old man at the Improv just stood up while Dave Chappelle was on stage. And he said, Dave, are you going to crack some jokes? If I'm lying, I'm done. D-Ray that was down there. I know D-Ray, y'all don't want no parts of this. You don't want to burn bridges with the mighty Dave Chappelle. I don't want to burn bridges with the mighty Dave Chappelle. But fuck that. My nuts too big. I watch Dave Chappelle finna go up. I'll be like, well, shit, let me get the fuck out of here. Because he is not about to deliver. He's about to talk to the crowd like the big homie. You know how the big homie be talking and don't nobody say nothing? Everybody just be like, yeah, you right, yeah. I was like, man, this nigga been bombing for about 2 hours up there.
Man.
Smoking a square with a leotard on.
Cousin,
of course. I mean, go ahead. I don't want to. I disagree with you.
Well, sir.
I disagree with him too. And he sound like a hater. Cause number one, with Dave Chappelle, when you start listening to him, he'll go into like a conversation. But if you start listening to the example that he's setting and listening, you can put yourself in that place. All of us have been in that place where he told that joke where you run into what you think a lady man, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter how it happens, the shit is always weird. You like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm not a ma'am. Hey, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Am I drunk? Is it my eyes deceiving me? Like, wait a minute. And we done all been there where one of these motherfuckers want to try to check you, and you like, you know what? This a cultural sensitive moment. I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't gonna play my black card. I'm gonna just go ahead and let this person get their whole little leftist libtard shit. Let them get off and be right and be done before I snap and fuck somebody up. Right? Yeah.
Right.
I know you know because you be having to deal with parents and shit.
Yeah, I do. I don't agree with Corey Holcomb's overall outlook on Dave Chappelle, the stand-up comedian. I do agree that out of every certain amount of specials, only a certain amount of good. I do agree with that.
But who is Corey Holcomb?
Now I fuck with Corey Holcomb. I don't know if you've ever watched his stand-up. I think Corey Holcomb's hilarious. I love his podcast. If you watch his podcast, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't agree with everything he says, but I do agree with a lot of it. Now, I don't necessarily, the things that I agree with, I don't necessarily agree with the context in which he delivers it, but I definitely agree with a lot of his points. Like I said, I disagree with his overall outlook on Dave as a comedian. I can't say that he's throwing his weight around about Cat Williams because everybody has said something about that Cat Williams interview. Everybody. So I don't want to say he sound like a hater. That's what a lot of people are saying, though. A lot of people are saying that he's coming off sounding like a straight hater on Dave Chappelle. And I don't know if he said that maybe just to get the attention because it's definitely gotten a lot of attention. But Corey Holcomb also says that, he is not a Hollywood dude because he won't, he won't be obedient.
Exactly.
And I respect that. I ain't selling my soul or my ass.
Right.
Nobody. Fuck that.
Non-negotiation on some wiggle shit.
Hey. Hey, this nigga throwing all the names out there, bro. This nigga throwing all the names. I swear to God, it's gonna be some people knocking at your door, nigga.
As long as they shoot first.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So you think that Corey Holcomb is being a hater?
Yeah, because the fact of the matter is, even if Dave Chappelle, whatever he's doing, whatever lane he chooses to get in, even if he's bombing, people paid for him to bomb. Now, are people paying to hear Corey Holcomb bomb? No. And for me, I've never heard any lame jokes from Dave Chappelle. Like I said, some of his jokes for me, like they might have a long lead in, but the longer, yeah, he's telling the story, and that's the part that captures you. Like when he starts telling that story about being in the club and the I want to make sure I'm mute and the transvestite run up on him you actually feel like you right there beside him. You actually you know what I'm saying? And there's an art to that. You can't teach that. You can't.
That is true.
There's an art to being able to tell a story and tell it with such description and such and oh shit.
Oh shit. This man said, oh shit, what? You said, oh shit, and then you froze, bro. See, I told him somebody was gonna come knocking at his door. I told him he kept. I told. Look at that. Look at that picture right there. Look at that. Hey, James, stand back, man. What happened, bro? This nigga said, oh shit, and then got froze up having a mean mug on his face. Oh shit. Hey, when he go back and watch this shit, I know he gonna come back. When he go back and watch this shit, he got to look at that look on his face, man. That man had a classic me mug on his face, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. I know only one person is watching right now. I know, and I appreciate you. I do. But I want him to come back so we can go to the next topic, which is OJ. And of course, if he's not able to, it's all good. I can handle it. But as far as I love look, I love stand up. I do. I love stand up. I love stand up comedy. You just wish that everybody could get along, but that's this life. This the real world. Everybody not gonna get along all the time. It just is what it is. So, but in the meantime, so what I'll do is I will transition over to OJ Simpson. Now, OJ Simpson, I don't know if you guys watch the It Is What It Is podcast. It's with Cameron and Mace, the rappers, for those who don't know. It Is What It Is. It's a sports podcast, and every Monday they have OJ Simpson as an NFL analyst. And it's been like this for over a year now, and he does great. He really does. He does great work with them, and very charismatic. And one of the people who are hating on OJ, just have a problem because he's, I guess, kind of in the spotlight in a way, is my favorite podcast, The Dan Le Batard Show with Stu Gatz. I love this show. I've been listening to this show. They were at ESPN for a while. Then they left ESPN, and now they're independent. They're doing their own thing. But I've been a loyal listener for the last going on 5 years. But they have a problem with OJ having any type of a platform because they automatically associate him with being a murderer. You all right, bro? You good?
I'm back. I got a cheap cell phone. I've been running all day. I ain't charged the phone up, and I'm trying to hop on the podcast. My bad, man.
Nah, bro. When you go back and watch this, the frozen image of your face was fucking priceless. But I've transitioned over to OJ, and I'll start over.
Lord.
Again, OJ is on the podcast. It Is What It Is with Cam and Mace. And that podcast is a sports podcast. And OJ is their football analyst, and he's been like that. He's been that for over a year now, and is very good. He's very good. And one of the platforms that is having a problem with this is the Dan Le Batard show with Stu Gatz, which is actually my favorite podcast. So when I was listening to him 2 days ago, I was like, yo, why do they why are they coming for this dude? And they're still saying, Cameron and Mace, they don't have to follow the rules of journalism and TV shows because, they're rappers, it's a podcast, which is all true. But they have OJ Simpson on and they're choosing to have a murderer on their platform. And I'm like, yo, why? Like, if, why are you still, first of all, this case is damn near 30 years old. And why do you keep calling him something that he ain't? Now, if you believe that he did it, that's your opinion. But he was found innocent in 1995. If you want to call O.J. Simpson anything, okay, he robbery, that's what he went to jail for. That's what he was overcharged for, over-sentenced for. Now, do I agree with the domestic abuse that OJ used to be in? No. I don't believe in hitting a woman. No. So in some form or fashion, what he actually went to jail for, the little robbery of the memorabilia shit, you don't go to jail for no 9 years for no shit like that. At most, you go to jail for 2 years. We all know what that was about. That was some street shit in a courtroom saying, if I can't get you one way, I'll get you another. We all know that was bullshit. But for me, that's almost a hint of karma for the domestic abuse stuff that OJ did. Oh, why he got that long sentence. Whatever. I mean, I'm talking about domestic abuse because I don't believe he murdered anybody. And I'm like, why do people just let this man? I'm like, if OJ's not doing anything to you personally, why are you hating on the fact that now he has a platform? Because here's the funny thing, Robert. For the first time since 1994, OJ is now being humanized. There's a whole generation of people that have known OJ Simpson for nothing but that case and known as a pariah. But him being on this platform has humanized him. All you got to do is check the comment box. At first, when he was first on that show, it was a bunch of slick-ass comments. Murderer, knife, blah, 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 blah. But it's funny how when you're humanized, when you're on a show, when the real person is seen, how opinions can change. Now, he's Uncle O, the juice. Now, one thing that Dan Le Batard and them tried to do that I thought was kind of slick, the last episode that he was on Monday, Cameron was talking about a beef that he had with Ben Simmons, the basketball player. And Mace and OJ chimed in. I'm going to let you watch it.
Ben Simmons. Okay. So you're saying Ben Simmons needs to zip up his nigga suit. Is that what you're saying?
Hold up. Let me go back.
I watched that.
Yeah.
Go to the Sundance Awards Film Festival. So he gave me his tickets. So after the game is over, shout out to LeBron, I seen Brian, Rich Paul, shout out to the crew. Dennis Smith Jr. and the rest of the boys, I seen them in there too. And Ben Simmons didn't even play. I forgot Ben Simmons plays basketball. I was bugging. I was like, damn, I forgot this nigga's still in the NBA. I was kind of bugging off this shit. I forgot. Then word to mother. Like, oh shit, Ben Simmons plays. I forgot this nigga plays basketball. More of the story is the game is over, and I'm walking towards him. And so you know how you going towards the locker room, like VIP entrance. And he's standing there, and I'm trying to get through this shit, and I'm like, he's looking at me, and I'm like, I don't want to have an ice grill contest with Ben Simmons because this is just stupid. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking, so I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me. Now I'm looking like, this isn't gonna go good because I'm gonna go crazy, my nigga. Like, you know, there's too many cameras around. That Draymond footage on Jordan Poole, never. Before you get that, loose chair's gonna be flying. I'm gonna go straight for your knees or type of shit. So he looks and comes my way, walks past me, and I'm like, why would you play these games with me, yo? Just say, if you don't like what I say, I'd rather a nigga just be like, yo, Cam, I wasn't feeling that shit. You don't understand. I'm really hurt. I'm really going through something. Those ain't the games to play and live in New York at the same time. They just not, and that's not a threat. I'm just saying, that's the wrong games. I buy all the seats, buy every damn ticket behind the Nets. Fucking, I'm playing games, B. I just got back in. I wouldn't fuck up my homie Jeremy's tickets. I would, because you know that's the next thing, murder. Cam went in there and wowed out. Now we, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Niggas. You know, niggas. So, listen, Ben Simmons, in case we see each other again, just say that you don't like what I'm saying so I can say I don't give a fuck. And then we can keep it moving. All these high games, that's not it, B. Not especially when you're 6'10". I'm going for your knees, pause, and then I'm on. That's good. That's that. That's it. It wasn't really a long story. Jacob was in charge.
Got to rush back. Ben Simmons ran down on Killer.
Yeah,
well, OG, what do you think will happen? You think Cam would want to
give him an ass kick? Give him kick his ass. Damn.
Okay, so anyways, you think it's his height? You think it's his height, or like you just curious on his thoughts?
He's just a big dude. And well, I agree with Cam, as I told you before we went off the air. I had to zip up my nigga suit once in a while. It don't matter how big the guy is. You know, I thought I could whoop everybody over.
So you're saying Ben Simmons? Okay. So you're saying Ben Simmons needs to zip up his nigga suit? Is that what you're saying?
Ben Simmons gonna get his ass whipped.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fight fair. The nigga's 6'10". I'm like, as soon as I seen that, no. My point is this, OC. You don't know what street I'm from. You don't know I'm from a wild. First thing I'm looking for is every loose chair, and the garbage can is right there. I'm looking for everything, every object possible, and it might be 2 season ending shit. I'm gonna do. If you think I'm gonna shoot, man, you out your mind, nigga. 6'10". I'm going straight, nigga. The shit that I'm gonna do is ridiculous. I'm from the danger zone. You gotta Google that shit. Go to Lennox Avenue, the danger zone. Go to Lennox Avenue, the danger zone, 139th Street. See what we do for a living. And when you come back next week, you'll be like, "Oh, Cam, you from over there?" I'm from San Francisco, Trail Hill Projects. I spent some time in some other kind of projects. I spent some time in some other kind of projects too. Yo, let me tell you something about that real quick. You ain't never heard nobody fuck with me. Yo, how many of you get in the beef? I'm not beefing with you. How many of you get in the beef? We're talking about Ben Simmons. I'm gonna help you with Ben. All right, my nigga. There we go. That's my man.
So you know they tried. So you know they tried to play that slick. Then you know they tried to say, see, he's admitting. No. These is 3 black men having a conversation. These is 3 black men shooting the shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, cut that slick shit out, man. Like, you know, leave OJ the fuck alone. He's in a way, he's reinvented himself. You know, and I'm for it because this man for 30 years, for damn near 30 years, has been a pariah. And he was just being real. He said, I'm from San Francisco projects. I've spent some time in a different kind of projects. He said, but I guarantee you never heard about nobody fucking with me.
Now, see, the thing with OJ, right? We got to look at, because I don't want the power to go out on this. We got to look at the criminal justice system in this country first. I got charged with a crime, serious crime, and held for 8 months, and they couldn't find nothing. I lost everything. I lost my house, lost my car. Took me years to get back on my feet because I got charged with something that if you're going to charge somebody, you got to be able to prove that shit. Now, with OJ's case, even 30 years later, the simple fact of the matter is OJ was not the only male with the capability to do what was done that had access to that house. He wasn't.
No.
And Kato Kalin was in that room and he wanted to say that he ain't heard shit. That must be an awfully comfortable room. All this shit going on, people if somebody's getting stabbed, I don't care if they in the next room or they outside, you're gonna hear that. Like there's another person scrambling and fighting for their life.
Two people.
Yeah. You gonna hear that shit. In fact, if it ain't no furniture and shit moving, there should be some rocks and trees.
Right. Right.
And rocks, trees, screaming. It should have been something that would have drew him out to the commotion.
Yep.
Unless he was in on it. But now that I'm learning, I am a bit of a, I wouldn't even say conspiracy theorist. Now,
yes, you are. Yeah, you are.
No, because my conspiracies have started to come true.
Okay.
A lot of them.
So you're trying to say you're a prophet?
I ain't necessarily saying I'm a prophet. What I am going to say is this. There's some shit with that OJ shit. And now that I look back at it, what if it was something that OJ was supposed to do and didn't do it? Because these people got their hand in sports and everything. Because remember, this is the power of TV, right? At one point in time, OJ could have damn near been president.
Yeah.
You seen OJ like you seen Steve Harvey.
Yep.
I remember. Yeah, you and I, we should remember that. You seen on Avis commercials.
Hertz.
You seen OJ in the Hertz commercials. You seen the Hertz commercials 6-7 times a day.
Yep.
OJ was a damn darling. So what if instead of alcohol jealous rage or just a jealous rage that he went in, what if he got set up for some shit because he wouldn't do some shit?
Well, it's a number of, possibilities and things like that. Like I've even heard that she was into it with some bad people.
Right.
And pretty much as far as Ron Goldman, wrong place, wrong time, my dude.
But even still, okay, so he might have been homeless. He was gay.
Who?
Ron Goldman.
Oh, they said he was gay? I thought he was smashing her.
All these years you ain't know he was gay.
No.
Well, at least that's the story. That he was gay. So it couldn't have been him and Nicole having sex because he was gay. But even still, he won't no little.
It wouldn't surprise me.
He won't no little guy, and he worked out. So even if OJ had been the one to do it, he would have. I got him at least scratching him. He would at least. He gonna at least scratch the motherfucker.
I mean, it's crazy because this event happened, those tragic events, don't get me wrong, tragic events, don't nobody like seeing nobody killed, happened in 1994. 30 years later, is still the most polarizing case, maybe in American history, at least in modern American history. But I'm just like this. Unless you are part of the Nicole Brown family or Ronald Goldman family, leave OJ the fuck alone. OJ living his life. And I love him on this podcast. And Cam and Mace are some real ones because they put him on a platform and nobody else would do it. And I watch every episode. And OJ's insightful. He know his football knowledge is brilliant. Brilliant. His football IQ is brilliant. But listening to the stories, the back in the day stories and things like that, yeah, it took OJ getting locked up to find his black card again. Okay. Better to show up late to the party than to never show up at all. And again, Cam and Mace are real ones because they're putting them on a platform, and I guarantee you, other podcasts, no major networks are going to put them on, but you know what? Podcasts are doing better than the major network TV shows, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, regular TV is dead.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? I guarantee you there's going to be other platforms that want to reach out to him to bring him on because he's popping again. He's popping again.
But
and the fact that it's not, like I said, no major network. You don't have to watch what you say. This nigga will come out and let it go.
Yeah. But see, that's the power of mainstream media. You know that our media is owned by only 6 companies. And of those 6 companies, all of the staff have an allegiance to Israel.
I can believe that.
That's a problem.
Don't let me get my man Tony on here because he'll go heavy into that. Y'all two will be back and forth about that.
Yeah. So our media they have the ability to make a saint a sinner and turn the sinner into saint. Tell me how Barack Obama got Nobel Peace Prize bombing motherfuckers.
I'm not doing no Barack slander, sir.
It's not a slander, but it's the perception that one-eyed monster has.
Well, what did Malcolm X say?
I can't remember it right now, but
he who controls the media controls the world. He said that 60 fucking years ago. Malcolm X was ahead of his time. But go ahead.
I found out some shit. You know, my birthday is January the 19th. So
that's like happy belated birthday, bro.
Yeah, no, not a problem. But I figured out real quick between the 5th and the 6th, between 5th and 6th grade, that actually it was like 7 to 8th. 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. Really high school. If I did one book report, if I got one book report to do for the whole year, it got to be Dr. King. That's my birthday. And I've been doing the same report since I was in the damn 5th grade. So I better get one motherfucking A out the whole year, right? But in doing that, every year I was able to get more information. And there are parts of Dr. King's life that were not exposed to me when I was younger versus as now I'm older, because like you had just said, the perception that we have of Dr. King that we grew up with was that Dr. King was this wholesome Southern Baptist preacher just trying to do good. And that's not exactly the case.
Well, I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter who you are or what your organization is. Once money gets involved, things become very different. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. Once money is involved, things become very, very different. I don't want to say tainted about every organization, but once money becomes a factor, things are run a whole lot different.
Yeah.
This is why, to be honest with you, this is why I love my podcast for what it is right now. I don't make no money off this. I have no sponsors. I haven't made a dime off of this. Froze up again? Yeah, he froze up again. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't make a dime off of this. And if money is to ever get involved in this, and my regulars, we come to financial agreements with my my regular brothers will be on here. I just want to keep it simple.
I know she was living in there.
I ain't know either, boo.
All right, thanks.
But Rob, we got to go to this hip hop
Yeah.
beef, bro. We got to go to this hip hop beef, bro. Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj is beefing. I don't know why. I don't know what brought it on.
Exactly. Why would they be beefing now after it's a little bit of heat is coming up under some of these male rappers about being gay?
Niggas have been look, the first month of 2024 has been a trip. Everybody beefing. We got Cat Williams calling out the whole industry. P. Diddy still on. P. Diddy probably happy about all the shit because it take attention off of him. But we still see you, P. Diddy. Vince McMahon has a lawsuit now. This just came about today.
Yep.
Now you got Meg and Nick beefing. I heard the track by Meg called Hiss. Yeah, it's fire.
And McMahon got trafficking charges, right?
I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in a second. Meg did the diss track. She said she came on the Breakfast Club this morning and said, hit dogs are gonna holler. And sure enough, Nicki Minaj clapped back a couple hours. This was today, calling Meg Thee Stallion Bigfoot. Calling Bigfoot. Look, let me tell you something. As long as it stay on records, I don't care because I love both of them. And if either one of them ever let me have my way with them, boy, oh boy. That's a nigga comment, y'all. That's a nigga comment. But I'm being a buck. I love both of them. But it's like, I don't know if it's just for entertainment or if it's some real venom, because Nikki seems to beef with every female rapper that gets on the level that she's at.
Right.
Because remember, she had the issue with Cardi B. She had the issue with Cardi. Now the issue with Meg. I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna be the only female rapper out there.
How come these bitches can't work together? What happened to back in the 80s and the 90s? Motherfuckers wanted to, hey, let's work together. Let's show some love. Let's show some unity. UNITY.
If they went on a tour, if Nick, Meg, Cardi, Lotto, Ice Spice, Coi Leray, if all of them went on a tour together, they should just call it the Bad Bitch Tour. That bitch would sell out. That would set records. I would go. A concert that had Meg, Nikki, Cardi, Lotto, Coi, Ice Spice. I would be Sweetie. I might be front and center. I might try to start singing to one of them girls.
But can all of them aggressive alpha female attitudes exist for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 8 months?
Look, let me tell you something. You make a good point, because every chick that I name, especially Nick, Meg, and Cardi, They all headliners. They headliners. Look, as far as I'm concerned, as long as the motherfucking check clear, because them gonna be some hell of a checks. They need to stop this bullshit beefing and go on a tour together and call it the Bad Bitch Tour. And if they come out with a tour called the Bad Bitch Tour, I'm suing somebody. I swear to God.
As long as they don't the level of violence that we have in our culture and behind rap music, the shit is getting apart. It's just sick now.
I don't. You know what? I don't think. When you see female rappers beef, what violence has ever ensued behind it? Not with the females. Not with the females. The niggas, the dudes, yeah. The females, nah. Unless you beefing with Remy Ma. Remy Ma fuck you up. She will fuck you up.
She don't go and get nobody else to do it. She do it herself. See, that's what I'm about to say. I can respect that because most of these females, when they have a problem, they don't solve the problem themselves. They go, I'm gonna go and tell it. You stepped out of line.
Nah, Remy a thug, boy.
Most of these females, they got smart mouths. They get out of line. You say something to them, now they upset. I'm gonna go tell my cousin. I'm gonna go tell my boyfriend. I'm gonna do. If you shut the fuck up, because won't nobody talking to you in the first place, we probably wouldn't have a problem.
No. And that's what Meg said about Nikki. Meg said, "Yo, where was this energy in me? Where was this energy towards Remy? Nah, you don't want that. You don't want that smoke. Remy will fuck you up in these streets."
Yeah, she just got old.
I think the end result is probably gonna be much ado about nothing. Because I mean, like I said, for me personally, I love all of them. I do. Don't beef, get on a tour. Get on a tour.
I'm never gonna have no respect for Megan Thee Stallion. I done got shot 3 times and I'm still limping. This bitch got shot in both her feet, and she out this motherfucker, goddamn, doing scissor kicks and shit, and still dancing and doing routines and shit. I got a problem with that. I don't believe it.
So you saying free?
I don't believe it.
Saying free Tory Lanez?
Free what?
Free Tory Lanez.
Hell yeah. Because even if your legs carry a lot of your our legs carry like 60 to 80% of our body fluids, and it's got a lot of your nerves and shit is in your legs. This girl does too much dancing and bopping and moving and shit to have gotten shot in both and she said her feet, right? And not the leg, not the ankle, the feet.
Yeah, the foot.
So how is she prancing around in these high heel boots and shoes and shit?
Well, to be fair, she did get shot in 2020, nigga. It's 2024 now. Think about it. This was like almost 4 years ago.
No,
huh?
Yeah, even still. But I almost
you saying
huh?
You saying the wound will last? It could be some forever lasting nerve damage or shit.
Yeah, she should have some. She should have, even with a small caliber bullet, she should have some serious nerve damage. Now, unless she got into a med bed, or maybe she's a clone.
There it is.
Yeah, I put it out there.
There it is.
Because you're not going to get shot in both your feet. And here you are, even just 4 years later, oh, I'm good. No, that don't work like that.
Well, look, if she a clone, can I have one of them?
You don't know what kind of life experiences the thing that had, man.
You ain't lying. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Now, you talk about Vince McMahon. Nigga.
That child trafficking shit, I told you. And it's in all of sports. Why? So Nick Saban stepped down, right? And then Harbaugh got another job.
Yeah, Harbaugh just got on with the Chargers.
Another coach.
Belichick don't have a job right now.
Belichick don't have a job right now. What is Robert Kraft about to do?
He already hired a dude.
Okay.
Jerome Mayo.
Oh, okay, Mayo. But a lot of these owners are these billionaire owners. This is the shit that they're into. Now, you go and pay for one of these damn wrestling tickets. You got 2-3 kids. You take your kids to some wrestling shit. You fuck around and lose one of your kids, and now you find out that Vince McMahon then got charged with fucking trafficking.
I heard in the lawsuit, because I listened to the report today, that in the lawsuit, he would, she would have to perform sexual acts on him. He would send her to on some Diddy shit, like on some Diddy Cassie shit. And one time that there was a threesome, she was involved in a threesome with him and another person, and he took a shit on her back. That he took a shit on her back, and she had to finish the act with the shit on her back. That's just nasty. That's just nasty.
You know where he going? He going to Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay, huh?
You going to what?
Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, with the Marines.
He going to lead the country.
Yeah, he gonna lead the country to Cuba with special forces and JAG.
But bruh, these people out here, they make R. Kelly look like an honor student. Like what the fuck?
He was just the tip of the iceberg. And now, and it's not even a conspiracy, but when you start to look at who these people hang out with, right? And now you're starting to see that they're crossing the sex trafficking is crossing different genres. Yeah. So these people they know each other, yeah. And they're probably doing what? They're using each other's properties as safe houses.
I ain't thought about it that way.
If I'm Diddy, you're not gonna be looking for me fucking with Vince McMahon. What is Vince McMahon doing fucking with Diddy?
What was Robert Kraft doing fucking with Meek Mill?
Exactly. Well, exactly.
That's crazy.
Let's think about that.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm like this. You got all that money. You got all that dough. Why do you need to do this shit? Like,
because what? After you get so much money, there's nothing else. When you can go and buy everything, what else is there?
Self-respect. God damn.
No, these people, they just get. It's actually, that's the evil. It's not the money. It's the love of money. When you get to the point that you got so much money and you feel like you're entitled to another man's asshole, or that you can take the sex from a child, you got problems. You need to fucking be hung. And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's happened to a lot of these people. We haven't seen it yet. And like just Vince McMahon with his business, whether you think wrestling is real, whether you respect it or not, that business model, you gotta respect. You gotta love it. He gets millions of people to tune in every day. You watching some kind of wrestling product that he putting out.
Oh yeah, when you got your own channel like they do, when you have your own network, oh yeah, you got the dough and you got the power, but it's still gross. I mean, it's like taking a shit on a girl back and then making her finish the job with the doo-doo poo on your back. That's
So,
traumatizing, bro.
Soldier Boy says Superman that hoe, but goddamn, he gonna shit on the bitch back.
Come here so I can shit on you. Like, come on, man. Like, that's traumatizing. But
It's a hangable offense as well.
in other countries, yeah.
No, don't worry. We're gonna find out, man. You think these people can go, now talk about all of them? Diddy, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, with you think that you gonna be running around here molesting kids, writing songs and shit and parading around in the public and get away with it? Yeah. Okay. And the sad part is when you find out it's even some of the females that got MK'd Ultra and they are molesters as well, and they got molested. Let's start right there, Miley Cyrus. Some of the people that we know and love, you wouldn't Oprah Winfrey think that they would do some shit like that.
Bro, I have learned so much over these last few years. Don't meet your heroes. Your heroes are not who the fuck you think they are. Not at all. If you want a hero, look at your teacher in your local school. Look at your guidance counselor. Look at your boss. Something where somebody who don't have the eye of the whole world, because these niggas out here disappoint you.
You know what it is? And this is a secret that they don't want to share with us. God is in each and every one of us. It's not saying I'm not saying that I'm God. I'm not saying that you God, but we are created in His likeness. So when people want to see a hero, look within. Because if you're looking within and you right with God, you're gonna find what you're looking for.
Hey, bro, I'm about to play the Mariah Carey hero song. Nigga, I could just hear that in the background as you were saying that shit.
But that's all people. These people got us confused and got us looking on the outside instead of looking within. We got even one of these. Wait a minute, this right here. This one. The IRA.
Mm-hmm.
This is a representation of what goes on in our brains, right? Mm-hmm. And every 28 days, you got some liquid that rises up in your spine. It's called the Christ. And that light, the awakening. People just
keep going, bro. I'm listening. You preaching. Keep going.
It's not so much as preaching. We gotta open up to all of the world around us.
Keep going.
We gotta open up to all of the world around us and just not not take everything like as you got to take things as at face value, but not everything at face value. This world that we live in is it's a lie. It's a lie, and to find God, you got to look within yourself, and that's not in a egocentric and selfish way. Because clearly, like you said, if we keep looking to other people, we're always going to be disappointed. When we look to God, isolate ourselves from the world, because we're called to be in the world, but not of the world. So isolate yourself from the world, get your heart right with God, and then it's gonna happen for you. And that's another thing. So many of us we look we look to other people and things to satisfy us before we go and work on being whole people ourselves.
That is true.
I,
That's
I
true.
got a friend now, she always saying, well, I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. Well, that's fine that you identify what the problem is, but if you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, you're the one that's got the problem, not the man that you find. Seriously.
I know. I'm sorry. You left the door wide open for that shit. You know I'm a fool, bro. You know that.
Oh, fool. You ain't
You
changed that one day.
know I'm a motherfucking fool. As soon as you said you want to find the hero, look within. I was like, go ahead, nigga. Matter of fact, no, but real shit though. Like honestly, 2024, like I said, we're still in January, and 2024 has been a trip. Niggas is putting everybody's shit on Front Street. Like, if you got some dirt that you done did, especially if you famous, your ass may want to hibernate until 2025 because 2024 ain't for you. 2024 ain't for you.
We finna find out. It's a lot of women running around Hollywood. It's a lot of women that's not women.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
So how do you feel about that?
Wait.
Women running around claiming to be women who's not women. How do you feel about that?
This shit is wild because what these people do, right? I done seen pictures for a fact. Leonardo DiCaprio doubles as a woman. What's his name? The Golden Boy. 007.
Pierce
Tom
Brosnan?
Cruise. No, Tom Cruise.
That ain't 007.
No, but
that's Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Yeah, but Tom Cruise doubles as a woman.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't. Because I don't watch. I stopped watching a lot of television, so I don't mess around. I don't try to remember their names and shit. But
well, bro, this is why. This is why you should watch the 5150 because Corey Holcomb be talking about that shit because he said he live in LA. He said he knows exactly what be going on behind the scenes. He said this is why he can't watch TV the same no more because he watching somebody playing a superhero or a tough guy be like, nigga, I know what you do.
And see, my whole thing with guys like Vince McMahon and Diddy, you make your money. Not only do you make your money off of the product, but they make money off of putting off an image and a persona.
Absolutely.
And then we find out like that's not what you're really you ain't what you say you is.
Everybody wants to be on like idol status, and it's really not for I don't know if this is biblical or not. I think it is, but it's not for, living human beings to be on idol status. That's biblical, ain't it?
It is.
Yeah, and that's what everybody tries to make themselves out to be, idol status. And I'm like, I mean, shit, I don't need to be on idol status. Just look at my relationship status. Fuck, I need to be on idol status for.
Right?
So how is the relationship life, my nigga?
I'm single like a motherfucker.
Good shit, nigga. Good shit. Good shit, nigga. Good shit.
Hey.
Look at this nigga.
I've been single. I've been single now. It's gonna be a year. But before that, I had 2 girlfriends in 3 years. 2 older janks. I was running through them.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
You high as a giraffe's ass right now.
No, I'm always smoking. No, but yeah.
No, I'm fucking. No, go ahead. Older joints, though?
Yeah. I had a jank. How old was Dawn? Dawn was older than my mama. Dawn was like in her 70s.
Fuck.
I burnt her ass.
Well, you had a sugar mama.
There wasn't no sugar. She was a battle axe. I goddamn burn her ass up.
Well, nigga, you got mama issues. You fucking people older than your mama.
Hey, look.
How old was the other one?
Who? Oh, yeah. She like in her 50s.
This nigga trying to get a social security.
No, I'm trying to get my own social security.
This nigga probably came to the girl in the 70s talking about something. That check come in? Like, yeah, what you gonna do for it?
No, I ain't want that. I ain't want her money. She was getting a bachelor's degree too. No, not bad. She was getting a master's degree.
Oh, I bet she was getting a master's degree. Hey, did you do a lot of free?
No, because she won't with that shit. She was Hebrew. She won't with the shit.
Oh, shit.
She won't with the shits.
You go down there and lick up dust, nigga.
No, she won't with none of that shit.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, nigga. You the gift that keep on giving, nigga. I swear to God. And this was around the same time.
What?
You was with those women around the same time?
Like kind of back to back. Yeah.
Rob go to the military Tyree club to get bitches.
A bitch with a job. It's a benefit. They can take care of herself.
70-some years old, she should be retired.
Hey, these are the age and times we live in.
That chick told you 70 is a new 60.
Hey, but she was too set in her ways for me.
You think? You think?
Yeah, she was pretty as a motherfucker though.
Okay, that's fine, but you're gonna go out with a woman in her 70s and think she's not set in her ways? Good Lord. Oh shit. Hey, you a funny ass dude, bro. You a funny ass dude. Oh shit, I'm fucking weak. Well, for me, it'll be honestly in about a month. Another month for me, I'll have been single for a year. You know?
And ain't nothing wrong with being single. Being on the shelf, marinate, get some peace of mind, save some money, relax.
Chilling.
You ain't always up running around with the honey-do list all over town.
Nigga, I won't doing that anyway. I'm being real with you, bro. This when I was working at Amazon too, nigga. When I get home, I don't feel like dealing with all that bullshit. Like, no, look, don't get me wrong. Look, I love treating a queen like a queen. But again, you come to me with that drama bullshit, you got to go. You gotta go. You know, you gotta go. You come to me with that petty shit, you gotta go. This is what I tried to tell Shorty. I tried to tell her. I mean, she was younger than me. You know what I mean? You know, she was younger than me by like 4 years, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, 80s baby. You know what I mean? But I try to tell her, if you think being petty is your answer to all your problems, I said, you always gonna be starting back at square one. Damn, nigga. That ganja.
Gas.
I see.
And I got a cannabis card.
I know you do. But
No, I literally I got a real card, not just like I used to do. I got a card from the state.
Yeah, I guess now you got a card from the state. Now you can tell on yourself. No, but I told her. I said, if you think that being petty is your solution to your problems, because it'll make you feel better for a day, a week, or a month, or whatever, then you always gonna be starting back at square one. And I told her, motherfucking ass, I said, you are too fucking pretty to be insecure and petty like you is. You know, she won't trying to hear that shit, so you had to go. You know, I wasn't disrespectful. That's not me. That's not how I carry myself.
The prettiest women have no to low self-esteem.
That's because, well, the prettiest women who don't own the fact that they a bad bitch.
Well, see, right there, that's where I go and I try to help women and us men too with some of the words that we use. And you just proved my point. I don't want a bitch. I don't want a bad bitch. I want a woman. Say them bitches. See, you meet a bitch in the club. I meet a bitch in the street. I'm looking for a woman. I'm going to a church. I'm going to a library, college campus. I'm looking for a woman. I'm not looking for a bitch.
I'm never, ever, ever taking no chick from the club. Now, when I say bad bitch, I mean it so respectfully. And like I said, my PTSD is real. Let me tell you, I was raised by mostly women. And just, you know, I was taught you shouldn't call women bitches. And you shouldn't call women bitches because a woman is not a bitch. But a biatch is a biatch. I don't give a fuck how you put it. Look, I got a homegirl that I was talking to. You all right? You okay?
Good. Just me and this gas. I'm good.
Me and the gas. Yeah, nigga. I got, but real shit though. I got a homegirl, who I was talking to, just chopping it up. And she was telling me about her relationship. And the dude be doing some fuck shit. I mean, to lack of a better term. She be doing some fuck shit. And I be like, she asked my honest opinion. And I gave her my honest opinion. I said, yo, let's kick that motherfucker to the curb. And the thing is, she is this is like the nicest person. This is such a sweet, sweet person. You know, one of those classic nice females who is too nice. Let somebody dog you. You know what I'm saying? Too nice. And I was just like, yo, you may want to end that because this person is showing you. When a person show you who they is, believe them.
The first time.
I said the first time. The first time. I said when a person shows you who they are, believe them. And this person is showing you that at this point in his life, he ain't worth it. He ain't ready for it. You know? And again, this is such a sweet person. A sweet, sweet person. You don't meet many of these people. But and the reason why I told her, I said, you may want to get out from under this because what it's gonna do is eventually you're gonna get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and it's gonna fuck you up in the future. It's gonna fuck you up for future relationships. No matter how, I mean, you know, homegirl around my age, a little younger, but not much younger, but a sweet person. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I've known Shorty for a couple years now. I would say, I'd say about 2 years now, about 2 years, but just a sweet person, you know. And you know, I don't even know how the fuck we got on the topic of conversation. Because you know, every now and then, you know, she just hit me up, just say what's up, how you doing, you know, yeah, I'm good, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm good. And you know, I don't know how we got in on the conversation and started telling me, you know, the details, and I'm like, yo, why are you putting up with this? For what? I said, you know, you're not new to the game of relationships, I don't think. But you letting somebody run this game on you, and they're showing you who they are. They're showing you who the fuck they are. You know, they're showing you who they are, and you need to get from under it because once you're sick and tired, you're going to explode, and it's going to fuck up your perception for other relationships. I know from experience. And I use myself as an example, you know, a couple examples. And when you are a good person and you fall for somebody who ain't doing right, at least at this point in time in their life, and you feel that hurt, you feel that pain, you want to do something about it, but it's almost like you don't want to, or somehow you feel guilt about something. Once that I don't give a fuck kick in, like I said, it damages your next relationship because while you may be more self-aware, there's a part of you that's going to become cold
as hell.
There's a part that's going to become cold as a bitch.
PTSD
is real. That's what I be telling these women. That's what I be telling these folks. My PTSD is real because I love to be loved. I love to love on a queen. But the things I done been through, there's a part of me that is cold as ice. It's not that I want to be. It's I feel like I have to be because I've been taken advantage of. And I hate to see another good person be taken advantage of. All I can do is recommend because I ain't kicking in no doors, waving in no fofos. You know, that shit will fuck you up, man.
Well, see, part of the problem today is the ratio of women to men.
Yeah.
That's why you see women loving up on women. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that, but if we didn't have so many men that were gay, dead, or in jail,
Or just overall just fucked up.
right? The things might be different. Oh, and then the other one, ego.
Oh yeah, man.
And everything that we done talked about, ego plays a huge factor. It's really ego and this society that we in that gives you that perception that you need to have somebody around. Something's wrong with you if you don't have, like, nah.
You gotta set that shit. You gotta set that shit to the side, bro. You got to, because look, and you know why you're right about ego, because the people who, when they're in a relationship, some people will give you their ass to kiss because they in a new happy relationship. But when the shit don't work out, they'll take it because they don't want to admit that they was wrong or dish out any apologies. We know some people like that. You know, I'm just being real. You know, and that's real shit.
No, people do not like having to
eat crow.
Apologize.
People don't like having to eat crow. Nigga, I've said this before. If you had just seen me 365 days ago. Now, I don't want to say it was ego kicking in because I wasn't plastering my shit all over social media. No, I wasn't doing that. But those who knew, they knew. Now, I wasn't braggadocious, ha, 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 ha. But I was happy. I thought I was happy. I was happy at the time. But when it was time, but when I knew I had to cut the shit off, I ain't want no ego about me. Guess what? We ain't together no more. What? What happened? Drama. Unnecessary drama. Oh, well. Another one bites the dust. You know.
And I've really been using this time to stack and mental health. I've been doing mental health the last couple of years.
Yeah, your crazy ass need to.
No bullshit.
I could tell y'all some stories about this nigga here. This nigga used to walk around with a steel pipe in his drawers.
Yeah. I don't carry knives no more. Well, I got a knife. I just don't carry it.
I could tell y'all some stories about this nigga right here.
I got a tactical pen though.
There's a dude on Power Raising Canaan. When I saw his characteristics, I just busted out laughing because I immediately thought about you. This nigga wear glasses. He's organized, but he's fucking crazy. His name is Ronnie on Raising Canaan. His name is Ronnie. And when I watch how this nigga move, I used to think about the times when we would be out chilling and how niggas would get mad just because you was looking at them. I used to be like, that's him. I'm like, that's Robert. That's Robert. Bruh, I'll lie to you now. This nigga.
Niggas get mad. Niggas mad. They said Uncle Ben's, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Niggas
what else?
Look,
Little Bill.
Like, yo, B, what's wrong with your boy? Get your boy. We about to whoop his ass. Why does he keep looking at us like that? I'm like, just leave him alone. He all right. Oh my goodness. I'm serious. If you watch Power Raising Canaan, it's a character on there named Ronnie. I'm telling you, when I just this nigga's mannerisms, I was like, oh my God. I know somebody that's just like him. I wish Day Day was on here because I know Day Day watched that shit. Day Day probably be like, oh my God, B, stop. Oh my goodness. But I'm gonna get ready to get off here, man. Hey man, thanks for hanging with me, man, on this show, man. I appreciate you, man.
Not a problem. Later.
Yeah, man. Look, you know we'll be on again. I don't know. We may talk some shit Sunday night at the championship Sunday, but we definitely gonna do a full episode on Monday. So, I know you'll tune in.
All right.
All right, but look, he high as fuck. That's why he just sitting there still as a bitch. He high as a bitch. All right, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too, man. Later.
All right, bro. Oh my goodness. Robert motherfucking Chandler. Bro, that boy is a one-on-one right there. He's a one of a kind. But nah, man, like I said, we go back. I could tell y'all some stories about this nigga. Oh my goodness. He done sat on this show and got skied. He done sat on here and got... Anyway. I'm going to go put even though I got stuff to do tomorrow, I'm going to go put my voice on ice. And I promise, Championship Sunday, I'm not going to do no screaming, no nothing like that. I'm predicting Detroit and Baltimore, but it's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bill. We'll see you after Championship Sunday. Peace, and I love you.